Imagine waking up in the year 2036, opening your bank app, and realizing your account balance doesn't matter anymore. Not because you're broke, but because money itself has become completely obsolete. Sounds like science fiction, right? But according to Elon Musk, this isn't just a possibility, it's a statistical inevitability. If artificial intelligence and humanoid robotics can produce every good and service imaginable at near zero cost, the economic engine of human civilization won't just shift, it will break and rebuild from scratch. So, is Musk right? Or is this just hyper-optimistic tech bro fantasy? In this video, we're breaking down what a post-money world actually looks like, the terrifying economic shift heading our way, and what you need to do to survive the transition. Let's dive in. To understand Musk's core argument, we first have to answer a fundamental question. What actually is money? At its core, money isn't real wealth. Money is simply a claims check on human effort, time, and scarce resources. You work 8 hours to earn a token that you redeem for food, shelter, transport, or entertainment, all of which required other humans to create and deliver. Now, consider what happens when you introduce unlimited, self-replicating labor. When AI manages logistics, code, design, and administration, and humanoid robots perform physical labor, mining raw materials, building houses, farming crops, and manufacturing goods, the cost of supply drops towards zero. If a house can be 3D printed by robots, using materials mined by robots, and powered by solar energy, the marginal cost of building that house approaches the cost of raw energy. When goods and services become so abundant that anyone can have whatever they want, charging money for them makes as much sense as charging someone for the air they breathe. Why 2036? That gives us just about a decade. Is that timeline actually realistic? To grasp why tech leaders predict such a rapid shift, you have to look at the exponential curve of technology. Human brains think linearly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tech scales exponentially, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32.
Right now, companies like Tesla, Boston Dynamics, Figure, and Agility Robotics are deploying early-stage humanoid workforce prototypes. Consider the economics. A human worker costs an employer wages, healthcare, insurance, and downtime. A humanoid robot operates 24/7 for the cost of electricity and occasional maintenance. Once manufacturing costs for these robots drop below $20,000, which Musk claims is Tesla's target for Optimus, every industry on Earth will automate almost overnight. Agriculture, construction, retail, logistics, healthcare, the dominoes fall fast. When production costs collapse, prices crash. Abundance follows. Now, let's step back into reality for a second. Is a world without money by 2036 actually going to happen? Skeptics and top economists say not so fast. There are 3 massive roadblocks standing between us and Musk's utopia. The energy wall. AI and robotics require unprecedented amounts of electricity. Solar, battery storage, and nuclear fusion are scaling fast, but powering billions of robots and AI data centers by 2036 is a massive infrastructure challenge. Physical resource scarcity. Even if labor is free, the raw materials aren't infinite. Lithium, copper, rare earth metals, and most importantly, land remain strictly finite. You can't print more land in Manhattan or beachfront property in California. The transition crisis, the gap. Before we reach universal abundance, we have to pass through universal disruption. What happens during the 5 to 10 years when millions of jobs are automated before goods become free?
During that gap, people still need to pay rent, but they won't have jobs. This is why economists argue that without universal basic income, UBI, or massive government intervention, the transition could lead to severe economic inequality before it ever leads to abundance. So, if money as we know it vanishes or loses its meaning, what becomes the new currency of human society? If survival needs, food, shelter, healthcare, and entertainment, are essentially free and provided by AI, human value shifts toward three key assets: energy and compute. Access to clean power and raw compute bandwidth will be the ultimate leverage point. Scarcity and location. Desirable physical land, historical property, and physical art will retain value because they cannot be duplicated. Human authenticity. In a world flooded with flawless AI-generated art, music, and content, true human effort, handmade craft, and genuine human connection will become the ultimate luxury status symbol. Whether Elon Musk's 2036 prediction comes true on schedule or takes a few extra decades, one thing is clear: the relationship between human labor, wealth, and survival is changing faster than ever before in human history. If money stops being the main goal of life, what will you spend your time doing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think money will be obsolete in our lifetime, or is this vision impossible? I reply to as many comments as I can in the first 24 hours. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into AI, the future economy, and emerging tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.